he has this Marxist mentality. They're the victimizers and the victims. He's trying to divide us. I understand this. My background is a sociologist. They want to divide us. They know exactly what they're doing. And language matters. So when you falsely accuse a nation of genocide and you start talking about globalize the intifada, we know what that means. It's on him. Now, let me tell you something, people. It's not just here with Mondani. You may not know the name, Maureen Galindo. I never heard her until about a week ago. Maureen Galindo, for those of you who don't know, I guess you do know, she's running for Congress in Texas, and she says we should take the Zionists and castrate them and put them into prisons. This is going on in 2026 in America. With no civility left. You know, I studied under Sidney Hook, the great Jewish philosopher at NYU, and he said very clearly, there's no right to a revolution in a democracy. In a democracy, you reform things. You don't engage in violence in the streets. And that's what's been happening here in New York City. And by the way, yes, you have a right to assemble and freedom of speech. But what the First Amendment says, you have a right to peaceably assemble. We are peaceful people. We know what happened. We know what happened with the Jewish synagogues not too far from here in May and in November. And I can tell you, this kind of hate is just simply got to end. Now, all I've been asking for, we're supporting the idea of a buffer zone around the synagogues and other houses of worship. What sane person would be opposed to that? Mondani is showing his true colors when he says he doesn't want to do that. And he has actually said, people, violence is an artificial construct. I got news for you. October the 7th and 9/11 are not artificial constructs. That's violence. That's the blood of Jews. And I can tell you right now, we're going to do, you know what Article 5 of NATO is? An attack on one is an attack on all. Once you attack Jews, you attack Catholics. And that's why we're going to stand with you.